When Apple builds devices, they prioritize security and simplicity. To be effective, security must be efficient, otherwise users will avoid it whenever possible. Take Touch ID and Face ID for example. These features secure data via encryption in a simple, easy-to-use experience. As admins, we need to be aware of these features so we can manage them to protect our organization. My name is Andy. In this video, we'll explore how Jamf makes protecting your organization's data easy by leveraging and building upon Apple's designs. While no device is invulnerable to attacks, Apple devices are designed with some powerful protections. During the very first boot, all devices go through Activation and Setup Assistant, a series of steps which verify device ownership and allow users or administrators to enable security features and customize the device experience. For example, users could choose to sign in with an Apple account, set a passcode, enable location services, and set up Touch ID or Face ID. Consider how all of these features impact a user's security. Thinking again about Touch ID and Face ID, imagine the kind of damage an attacker could do if they had access to my biometric data. To protect this and other sensitive data, Apple shields it from the rest of the system, confining it within the Secure Enclave. The Secure Enclave is an isolated subsystem within the Apple System on Chip (SoC), which is dedicated to processing security-related tasks, and is included in all M-series chips, later A-series chips, and Intel-based Mac computers with the T2 security chip. To keep biometric data secure, it's processed entirely within the Secure Enclave, meaning it's never exposed to the CPU or operating system, where it could be targeted by attackers. This protected biometric data can then be used to easily safeguard other information, like application data, notes, photos, and emails, by way of enabling device encryption. Encryption ensures that even if attackers gain access to data, they're unable to view its contents without the correct key. Like any security feature, it's important for encryption to be a simple process so that it's easy and effective for users. For mobile devices like iPhone, enabling encryption is as simple as setting a passcode. For Mac, encryption can be enabled by activating FileVault, either during Setup Assistant or later within System Settings. To support encryption, Apple devices contain dedicated AES-256 crypto engines, which encrypt and decrypt data in real time, ensuring users don't experience delays when using their device. With that in mind, we'll use Jamf Pro to make sure all the devices in our organization are encrypted. For example, we can create a configuration profile requiring all company iPhones have a passcode configured. Once an iPhone in scope receives the configuration profile, the user will be prompted to set a passcode, enabling data protection and securing the device. The same process can be followed to encrypt computers. With a configuration profile, we can enable FileVault and securely store a recovery key in case we need access at a later time. Of course, encrypted devices are still at risk of malware infection, data exfiltration, and other threats. Consider which apps are installed on devices in your environment and whether they pose a security risk to your organization. Apps downloaded from the App Store for mobile devices or computers are signed by developers and verified by Apple to be free of known malware. However, apps installed from other sources are not vetted in the same way and may pose a risk to our organization. Apple provides further protection via Gatekeeper, which verifies that a non-App Store app can be trusted and confirms the user intended to open this app for the first time. While these features protect individual devices, administrators need visibility into the security status of all devices. To this end, Jamf Protect can help us guard our organization's data from attacks through threat reporting, compliance controls, and remediation capabilities. For example, if a user downloads malware on a protected computer, an alert will be raised in the macOS security portal, and the malware will be immediately quarantined. Jamf Protect can be used to create a security baseline, starting with recommendations from the Center for Internet Security, CIS, and the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST. This baseline can be implemented as is, or customized to meet your organization's specific security needs. For more information on these baselines, check out the links in the resources. It's also important to ensure that devices are running the latest operating systems with current security patches. Attackers are constantly seeking new vulnerabilities, so Apple and app developers release updates frequently to address emerging security concerns. When it comes to operating system updates, we need to be sure our devices are receiving legitimate, current Apple updates. Fortunately, Apple handles the hard part for us. Any device contacting Apple's servers for an update is checked for compatibility, and if it matches, the server signs the update and sends it to the device. The device verifies the signature is valid within the secure enclave before proceeding with any update. While users are fully capable of installing updates on their own, Jamf Pro makes it easy to ensure devices are kept up to date and deploy updates on demand when necessary. And with Jamf Protect, we can confirm that devices in our organization are properly configured to receive updates automatically, as well as report on devices that have yet to be updated. Apple device security begins with hardware design and can be extended with thoughtful management to protect the data of your users and your organization. That's all for this video on Apple platform security. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another video.